Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and it's going to be an interesting patio furniture season this year. We have ordered a ton of merchandise, but due to supply chain issues, it's coming in a truckload at a time all summer long. If you want the best patio furniture, check early and check often. If you want to custom order your furniture, get in here as soon as you can to give your furniture the best chance to arrive this summer. Fireplace Superstore, Iowa's best patio furniture selection, just east of I-35 on Douglas Avenue.
At DeArmond Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, we want you to experience the DeArmond difference.
My dad and I are in the dealership every day to ensure your ownership experience is exceptional.
We're completing phase 2 of our major reconstruction project at our Indianola location, providing a state-of-the-art customer lounge and waiting area and soon-to-be all-new showroom, reinvesting back into our communities.
DeArmond Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Experience the DeArmond difference today. DeArmondAuto.com.
Hi, it's Amanda with Holt Plumbing and Heating. With inventory tight, Holt not only anticipated the need, but took the risk of stocking up on our most popular products. While our competitors scramble to find furnaces, air conditioners, and water heaters, we have plenty of stock, ready to be installed. Even though we have extra products, now we see demand at an all-time high. To sweeten the deal, we are also offering 0% financing on your new purchase. Just one more reason why more and more Central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
We are
so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Why do businesses succeed? The Better Business Bureau sees the traits of successful businesses every day. It's not easy, but it is simple. The BBB fosters trust between Iowa businesses and consumers.
Visit BBB.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Friday the 13th, and welcome to tonight's Central Iowa Sports Network boys soccer broadcast here from Valley Stadium, home of the Valley Tigers. It's Valley Boys Tigers at 12-4, 8th in Class 3A, taking on the 5th-ranked 12-3 Urbandale Jayhawks. Hello, everyone. I'm Blake Walker, and like I said, welcome to Valley Stadium. A beautiful night for soccer. The fans are starting to fill in for both Urbandale and Valley teams. Temperatures just reached about the 80s today, kind of starting to get down to 70s. The field's starting to be engulfed in the shadow of our giant press box over here, so should be a great night of soccer. These are one of the top 2 programs in Class 3A eyeing state tournament berths. But the crazy thing is that they have to go through each other to even get a shot at the state tournament. These 2 Class 3A substates came out just a couple days ago, Substate 8. Both these 2 teams fill that sub-state. Urbandale's the top team. They get playoff advantage, home field advantage the entire way. They play the winner of Norwalk and Council Bluffs Lincoln on May 23rd at Urbandale High School. On the other side of the bracket, Valley gets to play the winner of Des Moines East and Council Bluffs Jefferson. That also on May 23rd. And then the winner of that plays on the 25th, most likely at Urbandale High School. So those 2 teams probably won't see or will see each other here in the next couple weeks a couple times, but 2 teams very hungry for state championship aspirations. The Tigers come in 8th in Class 3A, Urbandale at 5th. Should be a wonderful night of soccer up ahead. And in the CIML Central, Valley just behind Johnston. The Dragons have been unstoppable this season, a 14-1 record. That one loss to Hoover is going to sting them, though. Ankeny is right there with them, so it should be interesting to see how the Dragons can keep going. They are undefeated in the CIML Central standings. Valley 12-4, 4-1 in the conference. Urbandale, though, 12-3, but 2-2 in the conference, but they give the Jayhawks the advantage in the polls. Valley's coming off a win against Southeast Polk 1-0. They've only lost once in their last 5 games. That was to Johnston 3-0. Urbandale coming off a loss just a couple nights ago to Dowling, 2-1, and then lost to Johnson 4-1 on the 29th of April. So Johnston and Ankeny are the teams to beat. That is clear away the favorite. Also throw Waukee Northwest in there, and obviously can't forget about the defending state champions, the Pleasant Valley Spartans. So should be a fun night of soccer ahead. Just a couple things to look at. Hayden Marks, 15 goals on the season. That senior leads the Urbandale Jayhawks. And then Preston Kipnusu, the sophomore, 14 goals on the season. Also, these are two very talented goalies that we're going to see this evening for both teams. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back for the opening kick. It's Valley and Urbandale coming up on CISN.TV.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and it's going to be an interesting patio furniture season this year. We have ordered a ton of merchandise, but due to supply chain issues, it's coming in a truckload at a time all summer long. If you want the best patio furniture, check early and check often. If you want to custom order your furniture, get in here as soon as you can to give your furniture the best chance to arrive this summer. Fireplace Superstore, Iowa's best patio furniture selection, just east of I-35 on Douglas Avenue.
At DeArmond Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, we want you to experience the DeArmond difference.
My dad and I are in the dealership every day to ensure your ownership experience is exceptional.
We're completing phase 2 of our major reconstruction project at our Indianola location, providing a state-of-the-art customer lounge and waiting area and soon-to-be all-new showroom, reinvesting back into our communities.
DeArmond Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Experience the DeArmond difference today. DeArmondAuto.com.
Hi, it's Amanda with Holtz Plumbing and Heating. With inventory tight, Holt not only anticipated the need, but took the risk of stocking up on our most popular products. While our competitors scramble to find furnaces, air conditioners, and water heaters, we have plenty of stock, ready to be installed. Even though we have extra products, now we see demand at an all-time high. To sweeten the deal, we are also offering 0% financing on your new purchase. Just one more reason why more and more Central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively,
Relentlessly.
At your service.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Why do businesses succeed? The Better Business Bureau sees the traits of successful businesses every day. It's not easy, but it is simple. The BBB fosters trust between Iowa businesses and consumers.
Visit BBB.
Welcome back to Valley Stadium in West Des Moines, Iowa. Urbandale Jayhawks on the road taking on the Valley Tigers. Urbandale ranked 5th in Class 3A. Valley comes in ranked in 8th. Taking a look at the schedules for both teams, Valley 12-4 on the season, started 1-2 in the 2022 campaign. Losses to Waukee Northwest on the opening day, and then to Ankeny in their third game of the year, 1-3. Lost to Northwest 0-1. Two very good losses. Those are the two of the top 3 teams in the state. Lost to Milliard North in the Iowa versus Nebraska border battle, and then lost to Johnston on the 3rd of May. 3-0. Urbandale, on the other hand, 12-3 on the season. Started the year on a nice little winning streak, then fell to Ankeny Centennial in a high-scoring match at 5-4. Lost to Johnston 4-1, and then just coming off a loss to Dowling Catholic 2-1. That was a tough game. Dowling, obviously not the best team, 10-5, but still going to be a tough competitor. That was a big win for the Maroons. They're going to try not to slip up here tonight. Urbandale trying to avoid the 2-0 or 2-in-a-row winning loss, consecutive losing streak, I should say. Excuse me. A lot of that on the line tonight. Obviously, you're already set for the postseason. You know you get home field advantage, but definitely don't want to slow down going forward. That's kind of how this whole season's been. Got to keep everything up. Valley won last year's meeting between these two teams 9-0, if that tells you anything about tonight, which it probably shouldn't because seniors come and go. But in the last, since 2011, Valley has outdone Urbandale in the series 8-2. Urbandale's only wins coming in 2019, 1-0 in April and then 2-1 in the playoffs. So these two teams know each other. They play each other every single year, almost every single year. So they're very familiar with each other, two very talented squads, and it's not all the time that we get a top 10 matchup closing in here on the postseason, so a lot to come up soon. Getting ready for our starting lineups to be announced, national anthem to be sung. Like I said, a beautiful night here in Des Moines, West Des Moines, Iowa. Partly cloudy skies, sitting about 75 degrees. Doesn't look like a ton of wind this evening, but that shouldn't matter. The field fully engulfed in the shadows, so no heat to worry about. It's definitely better than it's been the last couple days, with heats reaching almost 100 degrees across the state of Iowa. Busy weekend here at Valley Stadium tonight. Obviously, Valley and Urbandale, and then tomorrow, the Des Moines Menace kick off their home season. Again, you can catch that game here on the Central Iowa Sports Network. For now, we will send it down to the field for our opening starting lineups and our national anthems.
Their expectations are to show your school positivity and encouragement. Freshman performance will locate entry for West Beaches on the north end of the St. Bar on the outside of the building. Concessions are open on the northwest corner of the building as well. Now, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visitors from Urbandale. Number 1, Nate Christian. Number 2, Judah Clifford. Number 3, Brent Carls. Number 4, Dennis Savage. Number 5, Cross. Number 6, Rocky Carter. Number 7, Taylor Mark. Number 9, Hudson Barrows. Number 10, Cody Clinton. Number 11, Carlos Mariano. And number 16, Bryce Fox. Parents are coached by Darby Wesley, assisted by Armin Musovic, John Lawrence, Isaac Olsen, Alex Bush, Garrett Rose. And now the starting lineup for your Valley Tigers. Number 1, Vitor Villa. Number 3, Sal Friday. Number 4, Gabe Khalif. Number 7, Ian Wright. Number 5, Marshall Whitley. Number 11, Alex Marsky. Number 13, Thompson Wilson. Number 14, Christopher Newton. Number 15, Brady Walton. Number 17, AJ Colocha. And number 18, Pablo Lopez. Tigers are coached by Lisa Paul, assisted by Matt Trier, Brandon Bolt, Brandon Reed, Aaron Hammers, Scott Bud, and Mark Paul. Today's officials are Brent Collector, Robert Story, and Matt Lieutenant. At this time, we ask you to please rise and move your head.
We're going to take a break for the national anthem. You're watching the CISN.TV.
obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7, rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
At DeArmond Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, we want you to experience the DeArmond difference.
My dad and I are in the dealership every day to ensure your ownership experience is exceptional.
We're completing phase 2 of our major reconstruction project at our Indianola location, providing a state-of-the-art customer lounge and waiting area and soon-to-be all-new showroom, reinvesting back into our communities.
DeArmond Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Experience the DeArmond difference today. DeArmondAuto.com.
Welcome back, Valley Stadium. It's the Valley Tigers taking on Urbandale Jayhawks. Jayhawks ranked 5th in Class 3A. Valley ranked 8th in Class 3A. The Tigers looking for an upset. Urbandale trying not to drop 2 straight. All coming up here on CISN.TV. Like I have said numerous times here to start, it is a beautiful night for soccer. Called the game last night at a smaller school here in central Iowa, and it was a hot, steamy game. Not fun to call when the sun's right at you, but the sun is at our backs. Players don't have to worry about the sun at all, and we're ready for a great match in front of us. Valley 12-4, Urbandale 12-3. It's one of the best places to play football, best place to play soccer. It's Valley Stadium here in West Des Moines, Iowa. And Class 3A soccer is coming at you right now. Valley will get it to start. Urbandale will start on defense. Valley, 46 goals scored this season. Urbandale, 51, so a little bit of an advantage there. We are off and running here at Valley Stadium. The Tigers get it up this near side of the field. Urbandale picks it up and will try to go back the other way. A couple knocks around. And throwing it in will be Jonathan Alanes. Jayhawks get it in. There's a long boot all the way downfield. Or excuse me, that was Thomas Knudsen who kicked it. Throwing in was Nixon Darius. Urbandale going to try to bring it back the other way on that far side. That's Jude Hissler. And Hissler bumps around a little bit, out of bounds. It'll be Urbandale ball. Jude Hissler, just a sophomore for the Jayhawks on that far side, throwing in. There's a quick head bump. And they'll try to reset back out of bounds. Jayhawks starting to work their way here in enemy territory. The Tigers are going to try to clear on a counterattack. Leading the charge is Grady Watson. He gets it taken away, and here come the Jayhawks back the other way. Rockney Carver and company right there for the Jayhawks. Not at a great position for Valley. They're going to try to get it out. They do. And now they'll try to turn and go. Actually, they'll back it up. Quick send all the way down the field by Salvatore Fratiani. Didn't quite get past halfway downfield. Fabrizio DeCos Morales had it there for a second at the defender position for Valley, or excuse me, Urbandale. Here's Morales, gets it knocked away. And back up come the Jayhawks. Good passing throughout by both teams. That one's knocked out of bounds by Nixon Darius. And Valley will throw in. I believe this is Marshall Blabley. They'll knock it around. Here's Blabley. Centers it in the middle of the field. Here comes Valley on a counterattack. Pablo Mendez on the far side. Hands it over his teammate. Mendez gets it back upfield. Urbandale able to turn it, kick it out of bounds. That's Dennis Sahik. Valley will throw in on the far side. Closing in on just 3 minutes into tonight's match. We thank you all for watching so far on the Central Iowa Sports Network. Blake Walker with you here this evening from Valley Stadium. Jayhawks send a long kick all the way downfield. I think Darius was looking for somebody to pick it up. Goalie was able to pick it up for Valley, and they'll come back the other way. Back there in the goalkeeping position, Victor Urpia, the senior, 36 goals on the season and 80% save percentage. Nice kick all the way downfield. Running after it is Caden Nygun. Gwen gets around one. He'll try to center. Can anybody get there? Kick on the far side. Knocked up. Valley, can they get their head into goal? Is good! Preston Kipnusu uses his head perfectly, and just like that, Valley strikes in the first 4 minutes. Take a look at the replay. The sophomore Preston Knipsu just perfectly knocks it right with his head on the right side. It's his 15th goal on the season, and the Tigers strike first here on their home turf. Urbandale will try to respond quickly. Tigers trying to get a big win tonight over an upper-ranked opponent. Trying to improve their ranking as we head toward the postseason. Dowling coming off a big victory over Southeast Polk 1-0 the other night. Urbandale going to work their way downfield. And a pass attempt to nobody. I think they were waiting for maybe Dieras to get over there. And Rockney Carver, the sophomore, just kind of missed it or misjudged where it was going. Vitor Urpia in the back goalkeeping position. He'll just knock it out to his teammate. And a long kick upfield by the Tigers. And here's Knipsu. Or excuse me, Kipnusu, excuse me. Some of these last names are hard, I tell you what. Out of bounds, it'll be Valley ball. Tigers looking and attacking quick. And often, here's Grady Walston. Walston takes it right back. He'll center it. Valley going to try to work it back around, and they'll go back to their defenders to reset a little bit. Long kick upfield by Gabriel Coliff. Valley's doing a good job at least getting it upfield. Urbandale, a couple guys back. Kipnusu was in the middle. Here's Nguyen. Shot on goal, missed. Jumped on top of by Nathaniel Hersom. Hersom on the season, 64 saves coming into tonight's match. And 86.5% save percentage. Valley on a quick counterattack opportunity. Blazing past the defense was Thomas Knudsen. Valley will try to set it back up, but it falls right in the wrong hands. Here's Bryce Getz. Gets stuck in a little bit of traffic, and it's ripped away by Marshall Blabley. Getz going after it again, and Blabley pushes Getz down. No foul call, and Valley will get it out and clear. A little bit of contact down there. A couple Urbandale fans, or I should say most Urbandale fans, not happy with that one. And that one trickles out of bounds. Urbandale ball. Valley up 1-0 here over Urbandale. Tigers scored with just close to 4 minutes into the match. Orlana had it there for a second. That shot on goal misses wide to the left. And Urpia will be the one to slowly kick it out, probably to Gabriel Califf, the senior. No strong legs right now, at least not wanting to use them. The wind is at a minimum. And by minimum, I mean there is barely a wind. I'd say a light breeze, so I don't think you're going to get much help from the wind this evening. Especially considering the last couple of days it's been so blustery here in at least central Iowa. No favors tonight. Tigers recover a quick attempt. Never mind, here comes Urbandale back the other way. Gets the senior. Kind of patrolling that middle of the field area along with Nixon Darius. Jayhawks will try to work this one back and at least reset to where they're comfortable here on offense. But I tell you what, Valley's defender's doing a great job keeping in front of everything. Ewan right there, picked right in front of a Valley defender. Carver gets it taken away in the middle by Walston. Up the far side, here comes Valley on a quick counterattack. Around one defender, nice move by Aaron Colocho. And we are going to get a offsides. A little too far out in front of it for the officials' liking. And Urbandale will get a free kick here. And they'll just give it back to Nathaniel Hersom and use his leg to get it out of here. And by get it out of there, I mean kick it short. Never know what they're going to do. This time he'll try the other side of the field. This is Ben Kroll. And the junior defender sends it upfield, tried to get it to his teammate Morales, DeCoste Morales. Now a nice breakaway opportunity on a counterattack by the Jayhawks. But jumping in front once again is Thomas Knutson. That defending line for Valley been so impressive. Somehow that ball stays in. Dennis Sahik gets it back, tries to get it back, I mean. Walston tried to get there and it touched the official. Let's see where they mark it here. Gonna switch soccer balls there. Oh, now we got two on the field. Which one do they want to use? Knutson's like, oh, I'll throw that one out. Or excuse me, Walston. Grady's gonna throw that one out. Gonna let these two go at it here. Valley will be the one to kick it. They try to clear to the center of the field. That one's popped up by Cody Tiffin. Here comes Valley back the other way. Gwynn working his way around a couple defenders. Tries to center. Nice job by a Jayhawk to get in there. That was Jude Hissler. Urbandale trying to respond. Every time they press up on one far side, it's so easy to get another counterattack opportunity because everybody's pushed up. Urbandale had a good chance there, and the Tigers able to shut it down. Urbandale misses their opportunity as the Tigers will bring their defenders up a little bit more. And that one's out of bounds, though. Urbandale gets it right back. Under 30 to go here in the first half. Tigers scored with about 4 minutes in. About the 36-minute mark, 36.5-minute mark. And that's where we sit, a 1-0 match. And we always talk about how difficult that can be for some teams. You just don't want to give up a goal that early because this could turn into one of those stalemates where they just go back and forth, and then you're like, well, if we had that first minutes under wraps, it's just always tough to play with. Ewan on the side, tries to get it out. And a nice job by DeCoste Morales to at least get it out to his liking. And I don't think it's quite a corner kick. It looks like we'll get a throw in here. Caden will throw in for Valley, just a freshman for the Tigers. Trying to work his way around a couple of defenders. Here's Mursky. Mursky works through a couple legs, and somehow that's cleared. Nice job by Urbandale. All the way upfield, up and back the other way comes the Jayhawks. Valley thought about trying to clear it out of bounds. They do eventually. How about the effort by Bryce Getz, getting his Jayhawks back up the field. I I would say both teams are really loving their sides here, not really wanting to go straight down the middle, trying to keep this on the sidelines, and for good reason. Here's Darius. Darius gets around one. He'll go to the center. Turn around, possible shot attempt. A lot of Valley defenders are in there trying to clear it. Shot on goal is good! Hayden Marks with his right leg puts it up and in, and Urbandale has tied it at 1. How about this? Marks has it. He's caught up, trying to get free, finally gets free, and puts it right over the top of Eureka's head. That is Mark's 16th goal on the season, and the top 2 goal getters for both these teams separately have now scored. So it only took about 13 minutes, and the Jayhawks have tied it. I'd say we're in for a good one, but look out. Here comes Valley back the other way. Should have probably been an offside call there. There was nothing called. Valley player even stopped thinking he did or was offsides, but no call. Throw in upcoming here for, or excuse me, goal kick here for Urbandale. Jayhawks try to work it back downfield. Marks gets tripped up. Marks a senior for the Jayhawks, leading his team so far. Like I said, both top players leading their teams so far, with Marks with the goal, and then Preston Kipnusu with the goal. Valley gets a really good opportunity here on the far side, far touch line. They get to throw in here. And you flirt with that corner kick opportunity, and a lot of teams like scoring on corner kicks, especially here in high school, and that's exactly what they're going to get. So a corner kick is upcoming. It's going to be Pablo Mendez, the freshman, to try his luck from the corner. Mendez lines it up. 4 goals on the season for him. On the way, headed up and out. Valley will try to recover, turn, and a weak shot on goal dribbles out, and it's able to be picked up. Nice job by Cody Tiffin to jump in front of it for the Jayhawks, as that one was just short. Didn't really have the leg. That one is booted far downfield. This is going to get all the way to about the 22 football yard line, and the Tigers will work it back. Knudsen back over to Fratiani. Valley gets to throw in again on the far side. Kind of an awkward bounce there off Mursky's foot. The Jayhawks look to turn. All the way upfield they go to Darius. Darius gets to his teammate Rockney Carver. Carver on that far side, going to work his way back to the middle. Orlana tried to center and a just missed attempt. A thought that somebody was there, and they're not quite there. I think that was maybe Marks, maybe down there, that kind of turned it wrong. Actually, no, that was Darius. But here they come back. Another solid attempt by Orlana. Again, nice job by Valley defenders. Even on Marks' goal, Valley had like 3 guys standing down there to try to shut them down. And Marks, with his ability with his feet, able to get around all 3 of them and score the goal. So 1-1. Urbandale 5th in Class 3A, Valley 8th. 2 top 10 teams going at it here late in the regular season. Darius back to his teammate. Here's DeCross Morales. Tiffin upfield, couple bumps from a couple Valley and Urbandale players. Valley will try to bring it back. A lot of great passing so far. I can't complain about that. A lot of sharing of the wealth. How about this one all the way upfield? Kipnusu on a breakaway. Step on the brakes, let him fly right by. Turned and not quite there. Ewan just stuck his right leg out just in time and just couldn't quite get enough in front of it to get it to turn out of bounds. Urbandale ball. I love when you can break Top Gun references into soccer matches. Always fun. Hit the brakes, fly right by. Valley has it here, trying to work it back down. Mursky had it there for a second. Here's Walston. Not a lot of substitutions tonight. There is one starting to work his way in. Jeremiah Duran, the sophomore, sitting down here ready to sub in. Two big rosters for both these teams. A lot of depth. Can keep you pretty stout in games like this, and especially this week when it's so hot and wanting to get updated. But I called 2 games this week, and with heat, they usually take a break at the 20-minute mark. Don't think that's going to be a thing tonight because I think it's only 75 degrees pretty much. But Grady Walston, the sophomore, will check in for the other sophomore, Jeremiah Duran. Or Duran, excuse me. And then Gabriel Califf also checks. Nope, not checking out. Just wanted to come and talk to the coach. Valley on a quick counterattack. That one's kicked out of bounds. One to one, closing in on 21 minutes to go here in the first half. We thank everyone for watching so far on the Central Iowa Sports Network. Happy Friday the 13th to you all. It's Friday the 13th. I think that's pretty much a full moon above us. I'd say we're in for a great night of soccer. We're already off to a good start with a 1-1 game like we have right now. So the match can only get better from here, you got to think. Urbandale with a nice chance to throw in. Haven't had many of these, at least in this field position spot, this evening. I think that's Getz over there throwing in. I can't quite tell. No numbers on the front of the jerseys. Duran making an impact there after he just subbed in. McEwen almost knocked that one away, and here comes Marshall Blabley. Blabley knocks that one. Well, I thought it was going to go out. Does eventually roll out. Tiger ball. Valley throws in. Kipnusu has it, and right back upfield to Nguyen. And Nguyen a little too far out front. It will be a offsides call. A couple of those tonight here for Valley. Urbandale, besides that goal by Hayden Marks, really has not been on Valley's side. And Vittoria Pia not really been too busy. Maybe a little bit in the beginning, but I'd say Valley has owned the time of possession if you're talking on which side of the field they're on. That remains Urbandale ball. Jayhawks attempt to throw in. Nice job by Gabriel Califf to jump in front of it with his head. And the Tigers look to push on a counterattack. Upfield, they center. Try to get it back to Kipnusu. Kipnusu swings it back, and a really nice job stopping it was Urbandale. And Urbandale will take it back. That was number 19, Branda Orlana Lemus. Lemus almost had a nice opportunity. It was set up perfectly for him. He was centered nicely, but the Jayhawks able to jump in front of it. Both defenses playing really solid right now. Urbandale jumps in front of that attack. And back come the Jayhawks, excuse me. A couple fans wanted a handball there. Not going to get it. Valley is definitely spreading the field just a little bit more. Just kind of taking their time on their shots. All the way up to Kipnusu. Can he get there? Gets around. And just a little too far out in front. Hersom catches a break. He came all the way up to the box. But Kipnusu kicked it just a little too far out, and it'll be a goal kick here for Hersom. We're flying by here. 18 and a half to go here in the first half. between Valley and Urbandale. Checking in for the Jayhawks, number 17, Keenan Harjda. Oh, it's going to be a hard name. Hajdarvik. We'll do my best on that one. That was a nice save by his back by Jeremiah Duran. And Duran gets it right back. I think that's maybe Fratiani. Here comes Valley on an opportunity, and an almost shot on goal by Alexander Mursky is picked right up by Hersom. Fell right into his lap. Valley wanted to go quick, and so does Urbandale. All the way back downfield they go. No foul, but it is, or is it a foul? Yes, it is. So a foul on the Tigers, and they'll quickly get it back in. Rockney Carver does. And Carver has it here for Urbandale at about the 48-yard line of the football field. Sahik downfield to his teammate. That one's stolen away by Hajdarvik. Hajdarvik working on that Valley defender. Labley, the defender, working his way upfield. Couple in and outs for both teams. Hard working is Urbandale. I think that was Darius. Got kind of knocked around, and we're going to get a foul on Valley. Really nice job by Nixon Darius, the junior. Fighting through contact. We always say that in basketball or football, but it works on the soccer field. Good crowd on hand tonight here at Valley Stadium. Obviously, when a stadium like this, so big, holds so many people, it's hard to quite fill a stadium. But good attendance by Urbandale fans, good attendance by Valley fans, of course. Couldn't ask for a better night. Darius has it in the middle, swings back to his teammate. Upfield to DeCoste Morales. That one's knocked out. Should be Urbandale ball, and it is. Bryce Getz will throw it in. Getz was close on a couple goals earlier. Couldn't quite finish it, but has done a great job setting up his teammates at least. And finally, Urbandale has pretty much everybody up past the half line. I feel like that's the first time they've been able to say that, but just as I say that, Jude Hissler knocks it out, and Valley could go back the other way. Number 15, Grady Walston checks in, and out of the ball game comes Caden Nguyen. It's going to mess me up all night. Now Valley going to swing it around here on the defensive side. Don't want to get too far ahead of themselves, especially when a speeding Darius is back there. Kipnusu knocks it up. Valley able to jump in front of that one. Here's Walston. Can he get it upfield? Nope, he'll just be patient with it and back up. Knutson sees somebody downfield. He kicks it down. Kipnusu gets in front of it. Tries to turn, saved. Last second by Ben Kroll, the junior. That was a possible goal save by Ben Kroll. But a corner kick upcoming for the Tigers. And it'll be Gabriel Califf to be the one to throw in. Or excuse me, corner kick. So Califf will corner kick. On the way, it's high. Kipnusu misses the header attempt. It's going to fly out. Who's it going to be out on? They're going to say it's a Valley ball. I think that's a good call. Urbandale knocks it upfield just a little bit further, trying to back up the Tigers at least. Valley trying to center it to the middle of the field, but right in front of it is Urbandale. All the way back downfield is DeCoste Morales. And Urbandale starting their way back up. Here's Bryce Getz on this near side. Works past Walston. Getz back to his teammate. Here's Cody Tiffin. Tiffin upfield. All the way down, and Nice clear by Gabriel Califf. But that was a really nice attack by the Jayhawks. Ben Kroll hands over to DeCoste Morales. Morales upfield. Gets a midfielder. He's been really solid on this near side. I wouldn't say they've really favored one side or the other. I think Valley does like that far side, especially here on offense. Cody Tiffin with it. Tries to get it upfield. There's a couple more trips. Everybody's falling to the ground here. Darius tried to get there last second. This one's knocked up ahead. Here comes Valley. Mursky gonna run all the way to the corner here, and out of bounds it goes. So Valley will get a throw in here on the decision by Nathaniel Hersom. I guess if you trust your defense here, you'll take it. Here's Grady Walston throwing in. Kipnusu gets tripped up. And do we have a foul? No, we don't, but it's out of bounds, and it'll be Urbandale ball. Kipnusu kind of fell to the ground, limping a little bit. He's up and walking. He'll get a quick handshake there from an Urbandale player saying, hey, man, I didn't mean to do that. That was Ben Kroll. 1-1 all. Couple substitutions here for Urbandale. Number 13, Lalrin Sanga checks in, and number 25, I don't have a 25 for Urbandale on my roster, so we'll have to check that out. I want to think maybe it's the closest number, so it could be Carson Clearwater, or it could be Iranzi Natakaru Temana. Could be. We'll just have to see. Can't apologize on some of these last names. Valley tries a quick attack. Urbandale responds. Sanga had it there for a second. Now Urbandale goes all the way across the field to our unnamed player. This is going to be out, and they're going to give it to Urbandale. Is it enough for a corner kick? Yes, it is. So here we go. Urbandale's first corner kick of this evening. And the senior Sanga will try it. Nope. He's just going to set it up for Rockney Carver. He's like, hey, man, you got this. So Carver will try it. Urbandale has 4 guys back here, possibly ready to run up, just in case. They might just try to short kick this here. No, they don't. Kick on the way. It's high, and it misses all the way, and running after it is Hayden Marks, and that misses for Urbandale. You do like the corner kicks. It's just kind of how you set them up. Some of the top ways to score, especially here in Iowa high school soccer. See a lot of scores off corner kicks, really. Kipnusu racing his way downfield. It's going to be a one-on-one. Kipnusu misses to the right. He was going for somebody. I can't quite tell who it was. That one will roll to the corner. Is it out of bounds? Yes, it is, but it's a nice save by Walston to give them a corner kick. Nope, it was just going to be a throw-in. Everything's moving so fast. That was Alexander Mursky, who was intended on the pass by Kipnusu as they were running back downfield. Long kick upfield. Nice job by Kroll to jump in front. He's been big on the defensive end for Urbandale. And here come the Jayhawks back the other way. Darius all the way upfield. Valley jumps in front of it. And here come the Tigers. Action is picking up as we've hit under 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Knocked out by Hissler, but it will remain Urbandale ball. Battle for it at midfield. Kipnusu all the way up. It's knocked out in front. Mursky can't quite get there in time. Nice job by Hersom to jump in front of it. Out of bounds, though. It'll be Valley ball. And Blabley will throw it in for the Tigers. We are ramping up here in the closing minutes of the first half. Very exciting game so far. I know you're like, well, it's 1-1. How can it be that exciting? Well, a couple good shot attempts. Valley has definitely gotten better here on offense than Urbandale has. Kipnusu is dragged to the ground by Dennis Sahik, and it will be a free kick opportunity for the Tigers. And this is one of the better spots you can get a corner or a free kick here if you're Valley. Califf will be the one to kick it for the Tigers. On the way. Header attempt, misses. The goal is wide open and shoots over. Mursky just missed it, and the freshman's kicking himself. Take a look at the replay. This is set up perfectly by Califf, and Alexander Mursky heads it perfectly and sets himself up and just misses. Wide open goal. Hersom lucky and catches a break. But here comes Valley. Kipnusu back to Mursky. A little too far out in front of him. Sahik's able to pick it up, and here comes Urbandale. Nope, Valley jumps in front. Kipnusu on a breakaway. Or excuse me, not Kipnusu. That would be Califf. Shot on goal, misses to the left. I tell you what, we're flying here. So number 25 is not Carson Clearwater because Carson Clearwater checks into the game. So Carlos Orellana checks in as well. Couple more substitutions in and out for Urbandale. So I'm just going to assume that number 25 is Iranzi Natakiru Timana. Valley with another chance. Mursky. Upfield. Kipnusu has it right. No. Offsides. That's a couple offsides calls tonight on Valley. They have the right idea, that's for sure. Just not quite there like they want to be. And Hersom will be the one to send it out here, whether he'll just roll it softly or boot it himself. And he'll just check it down short here. I believe that's Kroll. Nope, that's Sahik. And Dennis is like, hey, man, maybe you should try the other side, so he does. And that one kicked out of bounds, a little too far for Urbandale. There's been a couple of those this evening that Urbandale's had good chances to break away, but an unfortunate call just getting it out of bounds kind of gets him stuck. Kipnusu caught up a little bit. Valley will get a free kick here on the near side. Gabriel Califf had it nicely last time. On the way, knocked out of bounds by Iranzi, I assume. Again, unknown number 25, but we'll figure it out. Nice corner kick opportunity, though, for Valley. This is Gabriel Califf again. Keep an eye on Kipnusu there. On the way. That one knocked out. Nice job by the Jayhawks upfield. Can Valley turn and get it away? No, they can't. Here comes Urbandale. This one all the way upfield. Can the Tigers clear? They'll go back to their goalkeeper, Vitor Urpia. And Urpia knocks it out. He has been quiet today. Obviously gave up that goal, but the ball has not really been down there. Valley's defenders especially not been too busy, and I guess you can't complain about it. But here comes Urbandale. Tigers able to knock it away. Walston cuts around one upfield. Califf upfield even further to Kipnusu. Kipnusu gets it knocked away and will roll out of bounds. Really nice defense by Ben Kroll. Valley gets it in quickly. Kipnusu fighting against a couple guys. Can he get around one? No, but he falls to the ground awkwardly. Walston has it here, trying to decide where he wants to go with it. Upfield to Kipnusu again, and offsides. So a couple more just back and forth. Under 4 minutes to go. Valley is, their opportunities are aplenty. They just kind of either offsides calls or get knocked out last second. You got to give credit to the Jayhawks in that regard. I think another substitution possibly coming in here for Urbandale soon. Cooper Sebastian, he's sitting here on this out of the touch line. Urbandale wants a foul call. They're not going to get it. Valley back the other way, and a slide tackle attempt by Hayden Marks. He got knocked down, so he said, I'm going to come right back and try my own. Ref did not call anything. He's going to let him play. Kroll. Down the pipe. Picked up by Orlana. And here come Urbandale with a really nice opportunity. Around one defender is Sanga. Walston gets spun around. Orlana waiting for it. He'll go back to his teammate Carver. Carver across the field to DeCoste Morales. And Morales backs up. Urbandale really wants a good offensive set here if they're going to do anything. Darius breaks away. Gets it knocked away. Labley in there for Valley. Can they clear it out? Knocked around. Mursky all the way upfield, clears it, and here comes Valley. Urbandale gets it out of bounds just in time. Dennis Sahik. That was great defense by Valley to shut down that Urbandale attack. 2:20 remaining here in the first half. We're knotted at 1 apiece. Urbandale scored at about the 4-minute mark into the game, and Urbandale scored about 14 minutes into the match. Is that a corner kick opportunity? It is not. It'll be a throw-in, I think. Yep, it will be. Thomas Knutson will be the one to throw in. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Valley has sat down here a lot. Gotta like what they're doing. Knutson, that one knocked up. Dangerous territory. Walston tries to get in front of it. Valley's right there. Duran caught up. Can he get away? Knocked around. Can Urbandale clear? There's a couple more there. Aguin with it here on the near side. Backing up, trying to find his options. Tries to work around one, goes back to another. Duran gets it knocked out, but Valley gets another corner kick. These are shifty Valley forwards here. I mean, really nice job by the Tigers to get a nice setup, and kicking it will be Califf. Can the Tigers snag a goal here before halftime? A minute to go on the clock. Califf on the way. Goalie is free, but it won't matter. Can Urbandale clear it upfield? Heavy contact, out of bounds. Urbandale ball. That was really well done by the Jayhawks, by our unknown 25 player. Again, I'm thinking it's Aranzi. But if it's not Natakeru Temana, we'll figure it out. Valley going to start knocking this thing around, trying to get it clear. Tigers got to be happy with what they've done on offense. So many chances. Obviously haven't scored, obviously all but one, or all of them have not come to scores except one, I should say. But Urbandale just hasn't had the opportunities that the Tigers have had. But the Jayhawks' defense has been stellar as well. Both defenses playing stellar. 5 seconds to go. Can Urbandale get one more shot? Knocked around, and they won't. That will finish the end of the first half. Fun first half. Great first half. 1-1, Urbandale and Valley. We'll take a break. Be back for the second half. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and it's going to be an interesting patio furniture season this year. We have ordered a ton of merchandise, but due to supply chain issues, it's coming in a truckload at a time all summer long. If you want the best patio furniture, check early and check often. If you want to custom order your furniture, get in here as soon as you can to give your furniture the best chance to arrive this summer. Fireplace Superstore, Iowa's best patio furniture selection, just east of I-35 on Douglas Avenue.
At DeArmond Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, we want you to experience the DeArmond difference.
My dad and I are in the dealership every day to ensure your ownership experience is exceptional.
We're completing phase 2 of our major reconstruction project at our Indianola location, providing a state-of-the-art customer lounge and waiting area and soon-to-be all-new showroom, reinvesting back into our communities.
DeArmond Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Experience the DeArmond difference today. DeArmondAuto.com.
Hi, it's Amanda with Holtz Plumbing and Heating. With inventory tight, Holt not only anticipated the need, but took the risk of stocking up on our most popular products. While our competitors scramble to find furnaces, air conditioners, and water heaters, we have plenty of stock, ready to be installed. Even though we have extra product, now we see demand at an all-time high. To sweeten the deal, we are also offering 0% financing on your new purchase. Just one more reason why more and more Central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
We are
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
we are
Job creators.
friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
we are the energy,
behind your everyday.
and we are
Obsessively,
Relentlessly.
At your service.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Why do businesses succeed? The Better Business Bureau sees the traits of successful businesses every day. It's not easy, but it is simple. The BBB fosters trust between Iowa businesses and consumers.
Visit BBB.
Welcome back to Valley Stadium on the Central Iowa Sports Network. Valley and Urbandale. Urbandale ranked 5th in Class 3A, Valley 8th in Class 3A. Knotted up at halftime, 1-1. Great first half on our hands and a great second half coming up. We'll take a look at our replays here. First, it was Valley in the first couple minutes. Preston Kipnusu with a beautiful header attempt right into the goal. I don't think you could, if you look up header on goal in the dictionary, that's probably what shows up. And there's Preston celebrating there as he came back down the sideline. And then Urbandale, their top scorer, Hayden Marks, the senior, kind of got caught up in a little bit of traffic. We'll take a look at his here in a second. Darius, nice pass to Marks. Marks pretty much triple teamed, gets away with it. Shot on goal is up and good, and that is how we sit. A lot of good defensive plays all throughout the first half, but those first two goals came within the first 20 minutes, and we have been quiet ever since. So we're hoping for a couple more goals here in the second half. It is Friday the 13th. It is a full moon. Anything can happen here at Valley Stadium. So we'll see what happens this evening going forward. Both teams, like I said, been really stellar defensively. Ben Kroll's been great on the defensive end for the Jayhawks. And then along with Marshall Blabley, the senior defender for Valley, he's also been really solid. So both teams have a lot to look forward to here in the second half. We talked about it in the pregame. Both these two teams have a really good chance that they're going to meet in the postseason. Both in Class 3A Sub-State 8, Urbandale hosts the entire thing pretty much. So if they do meet, it will be at Urbandale High School. But both these two teams looking to play each other again after tonight. This is a really good feeler for both these teams. That is for sure going forward. So the sun is pretty much fully down behind us. Nice little sunset behind us, actually. But in front of us, lights have fully kicked on, and we'll be ready for the second half in just about 5 minutes or so. Like I talked about earlier, the Valley Stadium not just being used tonight, but tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. You can catch the Des Moines Menace here on the Central Iowa Sports Network. Should be fun there. A couple of our crew guys obviously going to be here for that one. That should be a good game, and they get a beautiful stadium to play soccer in. I've talked about it many times. This stadium is unbelievable. One of the best in the state of Iowa, right up here with Waukee and Ankeny and all these really good schools. Even over in Cedar Rapids, Kingston Stadium, also a really good complex. Iowa City High's field, really great, but if you've never been out to Valley Stadium to watch any sort of game, you got to get out here. It's one of the best facilities here in the state of Iowa. Also get a great view all across with the public library over there and all these different elementary schools and whatnot. It's always a fun place to be. We're going to take another quick break, and we will be back for the second half. Valley and Urbandale knotted at 1. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and it's going to be an interesting patio furniture season this year. We have ordered a ton of merchandise, but due to supply chain issues, it's coming in a truckload at a time all summer long. If you want the best patio furniture, check early and check often. If you want to custom order your furniture, get in here as soon as you can to give your furniture the best chance to arrive this summer. Fireplace Superstore, Iowa's best patio furniture selection, just east of I-35 on Douglas Avenue.
At DeArmond Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, we want you to experience the DeArmond difference.
My dad and I are in the dealership every day to ensure your ownership experience is exceptional.
We're completing phase 2 of our major reconstruction project at our Indianola location, providing a state-of-the-art customer lounge and waiting area and soon-to-be all-new showroom, reinvesting back into our communities.
DeArmond Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Experience the DeArmond difference today. DeArmondAuto.com.
Hi, it's Amanda with Holt's Plumbing and Heating. With inventory tight, Holt not only anticipated the need, but took the risk of stocking up on our most popular products. While our competitors scramble to find furnaces, air conditioners, and water heaters, we have plenty of stock, ready to be installed. Even though we have extra product, now we see demand at an all-time high. To sweeten the deal, we are also offering 0% financing on your new purchase. Just one more reason why more and more Central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
We are
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy,
behind your everyday.
and we are
Obsessively,
Relentlessly.
At your service.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Why do businesses succeed? The Better Business Bureau sees the traits of successful businesses every day. It's not easy, but it is simple. The BBB fosters trust between Iowa businesses and consumers.
Visit BBB.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and it's going to be an interesting patio furniture season this year. We have ordered a ton of merchandise, but due to supply chain issues, it's coming in a truckload at a time all summer long. If you want the best patio furniture, check early and check often. If you want to custom order your furniture, get in here as soon as you can to give your furniture the best chance to arrive this summer. Fireplace Superstore, Iowa's best patio furniture selection, just east of I-35 on Douglas Avenue.
Welcome back to Valley Stadium, and welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. Blake Walker with you. Second half ready to get going. Valley and Urbandale, two CIML Central schools going at it here this evening. Beautiful weather. Couldn't have asked for any better weather, that is for sure. Both teams going to try to step it up here. Really good offense in the first 20 minutes. That's where our two scores came from. But the second half of that first half, not so good. In terms of offense, defense has played great. Final 20 minutes, no goals scored. Both teams kept on track. Valley, though, overall had the ball in Urbandale possession a lot, or Urbandale territory, I should say, a lot more often than the Jayhawks had it in Valley territory. So they will try to stay on top of it. Hayden Marks with the only goal for Urbandale, and Preston Knipsu with the only goal for Valley. Those are the top two scorers in general on these teams. Hayden with 16 goals now on the season. Preston with 15. Assist leaders, Nixon Darius, 11 assists on the season. Pablo Mendez, the freshman, 5 assists on the season. That leads Valley. And then Vittorio Urpia, 36 saves on the season coming into tonight's match. And Nathaniel Hersom, 64 coming in to tonight's match. Valley would love an upset here. Wouldn't be too big of an upset, but still, a win over a top 5 team is a win over a top 5 team. And the Tigers probably wishing they were up just a little bit more, obviously. One of their losses was to an out-of-state opponent in the Iowa-Nebraska border battle that a lot of teams competed with, or competed in, just about a month ago. So good competition. It's going to be a great state tournament, I can tell you that. Both boys and girls going to be outstanding. Make sure to keep an eye out on it as the season progresses here at the end of May. It gets busy. Softball, baseball coming up. It's going to be a fun couple weeks as the summer season gets going. Valley on a breakaway. Mirsky right there. He's bumped out of the way quickly by Ben Kroll. And just like that, Valley continues to press. Obviously, we switch sides as halftime hits, so obviously Urbandale going to your right screen, Valley going left on your screen. Appreciate everyone for watching so far on the Central Iowa Sports Network. Blake Walker with you. Urbandale on a breakaway on a counterattack. Jayhawks, center. Orlana on the way, and it's knocked down. Nice job by Urpia. Jumping in front of that one and saves a possible shot attempt. The senior will boot that all the way downfield. Urbandale picks it back up, but knocked back around, and here come the Jayhawks back the other way. No wind advantage at all. I'm looking at the flagpole. It is dead. I don't think there is any wind in sight, which is a rarity for Iowa nowadays. But you're not going to get any help tonight from Mother Nature. That is for sure. Urbandale playing up. Clearwater in the game here. As Urbandale works around a couple, free up, shot on goal, missed, block attempt. Urbandale tries to turn it back around again. That was Orlana. Darius caught up and gets it out. That was a really nice play by Marshall Blabley to get in there along with Urpia, who barely saved it last second. That one knocked out. Should be Urbandale ball. It is. They'll throw in quickly. Urpia, again, nice save. But on the back door was Hayden Marks. He was ready. Urbandale has come out swinging here in this second half. Colocho got it upfield for Valley. Tigers really like playing back to their defenders, let them work their way up. Urbandale is not backing off this time. Kind of slowed down, backed off a little bit in that first half. This time they're going to keep them working. All the way upfield. Here's Aaron Colocho. Knocked out. Valley will throw in. All the lights fully come on here at Valley Stadium as fully in the dark. Walston tries a long shot on goal and misses to the right. Hersom will get it out here for the Jayhawks. One to one, all knotted up here. Just getting started here in the second half between these two top 10 foes. Valley trying to go back the other way, but we're going to get a foul on Fabrizio de Cos Morales, as I think he was doing a little bit too much holding for the FAR officials' liking. And now a nice free kick attempt for Valley. This is Gabriel Califf. He's done most of the heavy kicking here tonight for the Tigers. Let's see if they're thinking goal here, if they're thinking just solid offense. On the way, and that one a little too far out in front. Nice job by Hersom to jump in front of it. Alston kicks it back and picked up by Califf on the defender position. Nice job by Jude Hissler upfield. Here's Kip Nusu working his way down the field, and a little late there almost. Hersom jumped in front last second. A little closer than I think he thought Preston was there. Urbandale pushing back down the field. All the way out in front. Nice job on the stop by Thomas Knutson. Valley looking to push. Kroll jumps in front of it. Oh, that was Hicks, excuse me. And all the way upfield. This one's going to bounce to Hersom. Nope, he'll let it back up just a little bit so he can pick it up and go with it. Now we've evened out on attacks. Both teams really stepping it up here on offense. Kind of keeping the defense on their toes. Hersom puts it easily down the middle. Picked up quickly by Knutson. Valley going to back this one up all the way down the field. Knocked out by Sahik. And Fratiani will throw in for Valley. Clearwater jumps in front of it. It'll be centered. Clearwater goes back to it. And here comes Mendez down the field. Valley staying content here, not waiting too much. McEwen back to Blably. Knutson all the way down the field. Knipsu there, but a little too far out in front. Preston knew it too. They're getting really nice, counterattack breakaway opportunities, but they're just not quite getting there in time. It's either that or they're offside. So, right idea by the Tigers. That one's a low lining kick at center field. Bryce Getz had a couple good moves there in the first half. He'll get it upfield to his teammate Carlos Orlana. And Orlana gets it immediately to Hissler, who's knocked out by Blably. Valley with an attack. Up to again to Kip Nusu, and he misses it again. And Hersom just lightly taps it ahead forward. Hersom's been busy, but I don't think he's been too stressed. Just kind of easy pickups against Valley, who's trying some long kicks here to stay in front of the Jayhawks defense. Blably stops that run attempt. Urbandale misses on a possible kick attempt, and here comes Mursky. Mursky gets tripped up, and there's a foul. Alexander was working his way downfield to the middle. They're going to give a yellow card here to Urbandale. So first yellow card of the game, and that's going to go to Dennis Sahik. So he will have to check out for a couple minutes, and checking in is Ian Swacker. Swacker, a sophomore defender for the Jayhawks. So to the sideline goes Sahik, and he's been really big on defense. So we'll see how this affects Urbandale for the next couple minutes. Also checking in for Valley is Ryan Faust. And he'll come in for Preston Kipnusu. So Valley's top goal getter steps off the field for a quick break. And Califf will be the one to kick here from the center field spot for Valley. Could be thinking goal here. On the way. Nice job by Hersom jumping up and getting it. He has been so solid tonight. Both goalies been really good tonight. Couldn't ask for more. Closing in on 8 minutes done here in the first half. Or second half, excuse me. Mursky. Got down that far sideline, knocked out. Throwing in is McEwen. Mursky, just a freshman, brings it to the middle of the field, kicks right back. I believe that's Walston. Walston gets around one. Here's Walston working his way to the corner. Shot misses to the left. Nice job by Urbandale to jump in front, but it is a corner kick opportunity for the Tigers. I tell you what, couple more Urbandale or Valley corner kicks here. They are using it to their advantage. Hasn't quite pulled off the way they've wanted it to so far. They'll try again here. On the way. Header missed to the right. Knutson just missed it. And Urbandale back the other way. Valley's had a ton of corner kick opportunities. They really kind of stuck with that same, philosophy on it. Really haven't changed up that scheme a ton. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I really like the positions they're being set up in. Like I said, if you got to be happy if you're Valley's offense. You've stayed attacking all game long. Urbandale clears high and out of bounds. Long throw in. Nice pickup by the Jayhawks. Knocked away. Centered. And Hersom picks up a loose ball again. I tell you what, Alexander Mursky, the freshman, he has been big tonight. Both getting his team down the field. I feel like he's next if they snag a goal. Seems to be right there at the right position. Both these teams really young players. Have their fair share of seniors, but a lot to look forward to for many years to come on both sides. A lot of these kids obviously probably play clubs and whatnot, so obviously got to appreciate them playing not just here on the high school side, but club side as well. Urbandale tries to center, perfectly falls in the lap of Vitor Urpia. Cody Tiffin had it centered, liked his opportunity. A little too far out for an efficient goal. Hissler centers. Backing up is Orlana. Orlana back to Darius, and Darius gets it knocked back. Orlana backs it up again. Tiffin, far side. Urbandale with a nice chance here to set it up. They're going to take their time, but Walston clears all the way downfield, and Hersom will be the one to pick it up here. Ooh, dangerous. Almost got it taken away. Swacker upfield. Again, he's in for Dennis Sahik, who's out on a yellow card right now. Urbandale with a counterattack. Quick trip we play on. That one lined and intended for no one. Valley ball. Valley's got a couple breaks tonight on just kind of loose balls that Urbandale hasn't been able to get a hold of. Long kick upfield by Califf. Urbandale jumps in front of it. Back the other way come the Jayhawks. Tiffin goes cross field to Carter. Or excuse me, that was Morales, DeCos Morales. Labley tried to get it upfield, but lucky for Valley, Tiffin knocks it out, and Valley will get to throw in. 12 minutes gone by here in the second half, 1-1. Both scores came in the first 20 minutes of that first half. We've been quiet ever since. You would expect statistically a very close game, and that's exactly what we're getting by these two top 10 teams. Valley 8th, Urbandale 5th. Valley working their way around here on defense. Ooh, almost a possible breakaway there for Hissler. Walston has it, and he has green grass in front. Walston upfield. Here's Colocho, and that is too far out in front. And Walston can't believe it. He's like, well, I thought we had enough people back, and that is not the case. So Urbandale catches a break, and Swacker will be the one to, looks like he wants to be the one to kick it here. Preston Kipnusu going to check back into the game, and Dennis Sahik are going to check back in to the match. And it looks like Elijah Guzman will also check in for Valley. So both teams using their depth to their advantage. Hersom will be the one to kick it here for Urbandale. Knocked up. That one's free a little bit. Valley backs it up. That one's surprisingly not out of bounds. Blably I look like almost mostly out. Morales up the far touch line, all the way down to the center of the field. Knocked out. Nobody's over here for Urbandale. Valley will try to recover. Colocho upfield. Back and forth we go. Walston with it. Back to Aaron. Thomas Knutson able to clean that one up. Fratiani also back there in the defensive position. Walston gets tripped up, and a foul called on Urbandale. A lot of substitutions for Urbandale. Breeden van Broekhuizen, he's checking in here soon. Bryce Getz checking back in soon. There's a long kick. Urbandale's going to knock it up in the air. Nice job by Cody Tiffin. Cooper Sebastian's going to check in soon. So Urbandale trying to get some fresh legs out here. "25 minutes to go here in the second half. Free kick here for Urbandale. On the way. Nice header, but too far out to the left. Carver got a good look, or excuse me, not Carver. Hayden Marks got a good look on it. Headers are always difficult, especially trying to figure out the direction. That is a long kick all the way downfield, and Ian Swacker going to try to get there first. Kicks it out. Valley has it. They'll get a nice spot to throw in. But first, let's grab some subs real quick. Mass substitutions here for both teams. And as you can see on the far side, that's Caden Nguyen to throw in. Ball boy there right behind him. Ball boy's been busy tonight. Got ball boy here on this side. I think you got two on that side. You got ball girl here on this other side. You talk about cardio. That's cardio. Valley can't quite save it from being inbounds. Urbandale gets it right back out of bounds. That one's knocked upfield, and here comes Bryce Getz. Getz checks in, makes an immediate action. Urbandale, here come the Jayhawks. Sebastian with it here on this right side. Sebastian trying to work his way around Walston. Walston knocks it away, and here comes Valley back the other way. Walston upfield, around to Mursky. Doubled, but will run his way up the sideline. Mursky gets free, and he's still going. Alexander Mursky, one-on-one, knocked out of bounds, and he's the last one to touch it, and Urbandale catches a break. Heck of an effort, though, by Mursky. And Urbandale will bring it back downfield. They move that one down quick. Trip attempt there for Valley. There's a foul. That's Blabley who gets called on it. He's not happy about it. Rockney Carver will at least be the one to set it up here. I don't think he might be the one to kick it. Morales is there too, but I think they'll give it to Carver. Carver will line it up. Big opportunity here. With 22:13 remaining. Carver on the way, lines it up. Head comes out near sideline, racing after it. Out of bounds, Urbandale ball. Gets, throws in, knocked up. Blabley has it. They try for a quick, and Blabley jumps in front of it. Shot on goal, no, but there's going to be either offsides or foul. I think it's going to be an offsides. Nice defense by Valley. Talk about Marshall Blabley. Couple great saves there to jump in front of that one. Hayden Marks was there. Darius was there. But Valley defense says no. They've done all night long. Both defenses been phenomenal. Substitution in for the Tigers. William Kenworthy, the freshman, checking in for Marshall Blabley. We've seen almost this entire roster here for Valley tonight. For both teams, really, have been solid. .21:04 remaining here in the second half. Knotted at 1. Out of bounds, Valley ball. We're about at almost 20 or 40 minutes total without a goal. 2 balls have now been thrown on to the course. Not ideal. Only need 1. I'm not sure why 2 got thrown out there. I think a ball boy might have thrown 1 out and didn't know that we already had 1 on course. So, is it still? Whose ball is it? think it's going to be Urbandale ball. I'm so confused because it's not like, yeah, Urbandale gets to kick it. That was just a ball boy mistake. That one kind of knocked around. Valley kicks it all the way back downfield, and Hersom will come up and pick it up. Back and forth we go. Under 20 to go between Valley and Urbandale. Walston up the field to Mursky. Mursky, he is about triple teamed pretty much over there on that far side. Breaks around one. Mursky centers to the middle, and we're going to have a foul. Mursky fell to the ground, sold it enough, and you talk about a spot good enough for a free kick. That is a high percentage shot location. Valley's going to get it right here. Urbandale trying to figure out how they want to attack this defensively. Mursky still just, well, he's messing with the shin pads a little bit, trying to figure out what he wanted to do. Urbandale will put their three guys in a line there. Grady Walston. Looks like he is going to be the one to kick. Kipnusu, lines up where he wants to go. He's pointing up to the sky. Walston on the way, headed out. Nice job by Urbandale. And that one's out, though. It'll be Valley ball. That was really well done by the Jayhawks to at least get in front of it. But Valley wants to go. 18.5 to go here in the second half. Walston gets it in. Here's Walston again. Works around one defender. Oh, loses the ball, picked it back up. Urbandale tries to clear, and it shanks off his foot. I think that was Sahick who got caught up. Guzman fighting for it, centers it to the middle. Knutson. Back to Walston. Walston goes right back to Knutson. Back and forth we go. Too far out in front. Offsides. I tell you what, that's over 5 offsides calls tonight on Valley. That is going to be something they think about as this game progresses. Long kick down the field. Urbandale going to try their best here to get going. Tiffin all the way up the sideline. Hayden Marks gets knocked out of the way. Nice clear by Valley. Back up for Cooper Sebastian. Sebastian gets it to the middle. Here's Tiffin. Can they reset? Valley jumps in front. That's Mursky. Once again, a presence being felt here. Walston all the way upfield. That's Mendez. Couldn't quite get there in time. Urbandale ball. Boy, you feel like a goal this late will probably end the game. Not end the game, obviously, but it'd be one of those seal-type goals that if you give up one now, that might be the ball game. The way these two defenses are playing. Valley's going to try to do it first. Bryce gets on the far side, out of bounds. Too far out in front. Valley clears. That was William Kenworthy. He just checked in a couple minutes ago. There's another guy that checked in a couple minutes ago. This is Elijah Guzman. All the way upfield to Kipnusu. Oh, couldn't quite get there in time. Out of bounds. Nice job down on that far side. That was Ben Kroll. He has been a force to be reckoned with on defense all night long. And Caden Nguyen. Or excuse me, that'll be Pablo Mendez will throw in. Back to his defenders. They sit back. Urbandale charged up quickly. Now they're 3, pretty much 2 less down. Tigers looking to move. Nice back and forth action to Walston. Walston lost it. Out of bounds, but they'll throw in. Getting down to crunch time here. Long kick on the way. Nice job by Kroll again with his head. Picked up again. That's Mendez. Knocked down from behind. Urbandale on a counterattack. Darius upfield to Gets back on the other side, and Hayden Marks trying to keep up with it. Couldn't quite get there. Marks steals it right back. Marks, middle to Brookhusen. Hard-nosed soccer. Both teams battling hard, colliding with each other. And a foul enough to call it. Cooper Sebastian called. Valley resets. Knutson works his way down the center of the field. Sees an open man on the far side. He'll take it. Here comes Valley. Back up forth to Pablo Mendez. Got a nice shot on goal, but missed it. Here's some with another really nice save. He's been in front of it all night long, and I think he's just going to roll this one. Jayhawks with another possible counterattack. Valley's able to shut it in his tracks. That was Rockney Carver kind of leading the charge there. Walston, been busy on this far side. Both players go down. Picked up. Walston's down with a knee injury. He's holding his knee. Back the other way comes Guzman. Walston is still down. Still down. No call yet. Here comes Urbandale. Walston still down. Nothing called. They'll try to clear it upfield. And that is out of bounds. And now finally, Walston will be attended to. Tough contact there with, I think it was either Dennis Sahik or Ben Kroll. And he'll be attended to there by the trainer, as both teams will head to the sideline here for a quick breather, with 13:38 remaining here in the second half. And not a great injury for Valley. Walston has been so crucial tonight here on this near side. Great job attacking all night, been setting up his teammates. He's going to get up and limp off, and that is a big loss here for Valley if he can't return tonight. Both teams getting their water breaks here. Urbandale fueling back up. And they'll head back out onto the field as they will be without Walston. Grady, just a sophomore for the Tigers. Can't quite tell who they put in his place yet. Yeah, not quite sure yet. But nonetheless, he'll be treated and see if he can get back in this one. But he was limping pretty heavy off, so Urbandale throws in. Buckle up. It's about to get pretty wild here. Both teams are going to go after it. Kip Nusu here on the near side. Races past one. Can he turn it? Slows down to block. That's Sahik caught up. Nguyen moves back over, and Thomas Knutson picks it back up. Knutson all the way across to the other side of the field. Almost missed. Picked up. That's Mendez. Mendez almost shakes himself out of his own ankles, or excuse me, that's Coloocho. Coloocho picked up. Darius fighting his way on the far side. Knocked out of bounds last second. Nice job by Kenworthy. Urbandale with a little bit of momentum coming back the other way. Walston is back up and standing, but he's still limping pretty heavily here on this on the sideline. That one cleared downfield, but give it to Valley. Kenworthy throwing in. Urbandale right in front of it, back out of bounds. Kenworthy again, this time a little bit better of a throw. Picked up, Kip Nusu runs into Kroll, or Sahik. That one high in the air, bounces back. Quick header by Valley, they'll try to set back up. Urbandale kicks it right back. Knocked back. Nguyen Saved last second. That one kicked high into the bleachers. Valley will throw in. Salvatore Fretiani was the one to throw in. Valley tries to get up, and they do. Good chance here for the Tigers. Upfield, Kipnusu. Oh, too far out in front. Pablo Mendez got caught up. Here comes Urbandale back the other way. Aaron Coloocho fighting a couple guys on the far side. That's going to be a out-of-bounds call. Or a free kick, excuse me. It was a foul on that far side. I believe that's Ben Kroll kicking it. Here's Clearwater. Or excuse me, Broekhuizen. Thinking of Valley there for a second. Urbandale, nice breakaway opportunity. Here's Hayden Marks. Marks tries to turn it. Oh, a missed attempt just outside for Bryce Getz. He took a hard lick right into the turf. Oh my goodness, he's going to feel that in the morning. You couldn't have set it up any better if you were Urbandale. That was really well done. Couple substitutions here. Carlos Orellana checks in. Take a look at the replay. It's in perfectly for Hayden Marks. And then on the other side, Bryce Getz just misses it. I mean, just missed it. We play on, 10:20 remaining. All the way upfield, Kipnusu gets tripped from behind, no call. Valley fans wanted something. And Hersom will pick it up. Getting wild and very chippy here in these final 20 minutes. It's been 50 minutes pretty much since our last score in general. Kenworthy knocks it high, out of bounds. It'll be Valley ball. Here come the Tigers. Far side knocked out. That was Mursky. He's kind of gone quiet just a little bit here in these final couple minutes. But can he pick it back up here? Valley will go back to their defenders here on offense. Long kick all the way across the field. And too far out in front of it. Ewan knew it right when he went after it. Can Urbandale get another chance? Mendez tripped and a foul. 9:09 remaining here in the second half. Califf will be the one to kick here. Califf, long kick on the way, and Hersom picks it up. He'll quickly throw this one downfield, and here come the Jayhawks. Carver working his way upfield. He's got numbers if he wants it. Tiffin's right there. They turn on it. Nice job by Valley to get in front of it. Here comes a couple guys running together. Can Valley clear? They do. Maybe. Working it around a little bit. Guzman upfield. Urbandale kicks it right back. Both teams back and forth we go. Someone's going to get free here in a second. Kenworthy knocks it far out. Too far out. Urbandale ball. Blabley still not into the game yet. On that defensive side for Valley, he was big all that first half. There's a quick turn, way too out in front, and picked up by Urpia. Hayden Marks was there. He was ready just in case. Long kick by Urpia. Hissler jumped in front of it. Kipnusu tried to get it out in front. It was almost there for Bursky, excuse me. Out of bounds, Urbandale ball. 7:40 remaining here in the second half. Knotted at one apiece. Kipnusu. He was kind of tripped up, and he's limping again. Jude Hissler, the sophomore, throwing in for Urbandale. Knocked out again. Valley ball. Nguyen directs traffic from the sideline. Upfield to Kipnusu. Knocked out again. It's Valley ball again. Substitution here, number 23. Ryan Faust checks in, and out of the ball game comes Preston Kipnusu, kind of battling that knee just a little bit here. So your star scorer for Valley now out, so this is going to be interesting to see how the Tigers set this one back up. 6:43 remaining. They could be just thinking, let's see if we go to overtime here just in case. At least we can have a healthy Preston. High, knocked up. Valley shot attempt, misses. Mersky was right there. And Nathaniel Hersom, as I've said so many times tonight, great save. Missed head attempt. Valley kicks it right back. High in the air, comes back down. And we're going to have a foul. Urbandale will get it back. 6 minutes away from possible overtime ahead of us here at Valley Stadium. Our overtime rules are as such. 2 10-minute periods. And here on the CISN network, or Central Iowa Sports Network, we have been, I guess you could say, blessed with overtime the last couple weeks. I was going to say. Peter's looking at me like, maybe we don't. Upfield, offsides. 5:25 remaining here in the regulation. So, someone's going to make it through. Someone's bound to break through here. Good news for Valley fans. Grady Walston ready to check in very closely. Here comes Valley. Nice breakaway opportunity. Nguyen caught up from behind by, I believe that's Hissler down there. Nguyen goes on the ground, picked back up. Valley tries to center. Nice job by Kroll to jump in front of it, or it might have been Sahik. Urbandale going to try to come back the other way. Thomas Knutson jumps in front of it. Marks still working his way downfield, knocked out. Substitution is in, and Grady Walston trots back into the game. And I believe that's Aaron Colocho checking out. Looks like Preston Kipnusu might be checking back in as well. He's starting to work his way down the side here. Not quite yet. Valley throws in, 4:12 remaining, out. Urbandale ball. Hissler will throw in again. How about the effort by Guzman? He's been working hard. Upfield, Valley has numbers if they want to go. Far side, Mendez. Out there, working around. Nguyen gets tripped to the ground. Urbandale gets it back. And Nguyen's down on the ground, holding his knee. Back and forth we go. Are they going to call stoppage? No, Urbandale tries to bring it back on a counterattack. Here comes Valley back the other way. Stopped in its tracks by Cody Tiffin. And we got a stoppage in play for an injury. Nguyen got hit on the far side and is still down holding his knee. So they just get Walston back. And now possible for another injury. So we'll see how this shakes out for Valley. Obviously dealt with an injury earlier. Luckily, Grady is back, but see what happens here. I want to thank everyone for watching so far this evening on the Central Iowa Sports Network. Blake Walker with you here at Valley Stadium. Beautiful, beautiful night for soccer. Looks like a cramp over there on the far side for Valley. Well, this sets up an interesting final couple minutes here. There's 3:22 left on the clock. Both teams have been really, really stout on defense so far, but someone's bound to break through. Nguyen will check out, looks like Edgar Aguayo will check in. Again, apologies on pronunciation. I assume it's Edgar Aguayo, the sophomore. Aguayo. Urbandale will throw in here once Caden gets off the field here. He's slowly just kind of limping off the field. No help from the trainer, though, so he's walking on his own power. But, again, going to have to see if he stretches it out here. Don't know if we'll see him the rest of the match. But if we head to overtime, that could be a different story. Free kick. Downfield, picked up. Urbandale slowly but surely working their way back and just cleared. Marks almost cleared it for Valley himself. Walston down the field. Thomas Knutson going to run after it. Hersom knocks it out of bounds high into the stands, and he'll try to back up. Valley wants to go. Walston gets it in. Hersom still backing up to his goal. Knutson gets it knocked away. Guzman and company right there. Here's Walston. Waits for it. All the way downfield. Header attempt. Oh, just to the right for Valley. Just missed it. That was Alexander Mursky. He's been so close all night. Just not quite there. And the stalemate continues with 2.5 to go. This is when you kind of take those longer shots. Maybe hope they go in, if anything. Long kick out of bounds. Urbandale will throw in. That's Fabrizio DeCos Morales will be the one to throw in on the far side. 2:07 remaining. Valley pressing all the way down. Too far out in front. Hersom able to knock it back. Knutson picks it up. Orellana to that far side. Nice job by Morales. He'll swing it back over to Darius, I believe, over there. Darius down the far side. Tries to center, out of bounds, Urbandale ball. They get a chance here. 1.5 minutes to go here in regulation. Urbandale trying to hang on to their number 5 rank and try not to drop 2 in a row here. Knutson heads it out. Guzman swings it to Walston. Here come the Valley Tigers. 1:20 remaining. Walston down the middle of the field, all the way up. And that is not what he wanted to do. Don't think he was intending it to go all the way down. Hersom saying, let's back up. Let's take our time here. He's going to boot this one as far as he can. Picked up, Cody Tiffin. Back to Sahik. Sahik all the way downfield. Going to give him a shot. Valley's defenders stay in front. Guzman. Can he stay in front of it? Knocked out by Sahik. Hissler was in there. Knutson up to Walston. 43 seconds to go. Walston upfield, too far out in front, and it's going to be an offsides. Mursky there again. And that might have been your last shot there here in regulation. What a match we have been treated to tonight. 23 seconds to go here in regulation. All the way down the field. 12 seconds. 10 seconds. Chance here. They go far side to Darius. 5 seconds. Darius on the way. Knocked out by Knutson. He saves it last second. And we are headed to overtime. 1-1. 80 minutes wouldn't do it. We'll try 90. We'll take a break. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and it's going to be an interesting patio furniture season this year. We have ordered a ton of merchandise, but due to supply chain issues, it's coming in a truckload at a time all summer long. If you want the best patio furniture, check early and check often. If you want to custom order your furniture, get in here as soon as you can to give your furniture the best chance to arrive this summer. Fireplace Superstore, Iowa's best patio furniture selection, just east of I-35 on Douglas Avenue.
At DeArmond Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, we want you to experience the DeArmond difference.
My dad and I are in the dealership every day to ensure your ownership experience is exceptional.
We're completing phase 2 of our major reconstruction project at our Indianola location, providing a state-of-the-art customer lounge and waiting area and soon-to-be all-new showroom, reinvesting back into our communities.
DeArmond Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Experience the DeArmond difference today. DeArmondAuto.com.
Hi, it's Amanda with Holtz Plumbing and Heating. With inventory tight, Holt not only anticipated the need, but took the risk of stocking up on our most popular products. While our competitors scramble to find furnaces, air conditioners, and water heaters, we have plenty of stock, ready to be installed. Even though we have extra product, now we see demand at an all-time high. To sweeten the deal, we are also offering 0% financing on your new purchase. Just one more reason why more and more Central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
We are
so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy,
behind your everyday.
and we are
Obsessively,
Relentlessly.
At your service.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Why do businesses succeed? The Better Business Bureau sees the traits of successful businesses every day. It's not easy, but it is simple. The BBB fosters trust between Iowa businesses and consumers.
Visit BBB.
Hi, it's Amanda with Holtz Plumbing and Heating. With inventory tight, Holt not only anticipated the need, but took the risk of stocking up on our most popular products. While our competitors scramble to find furnaces, air conditioners, and water heaters, we have plenty of stock, ready to be installed. Even though we have extra product, now we see demand at an all-time high. To sweeten the deal, we are also offering 0% financing on your new purchase. Just one more reason why more and more Central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
we are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy,
behind your everyday.
and we are
Obsessively,
Relentlessly.
At your service.
Stadium. Urbandale and Valley tied at 1 after 80 minutes. 80 minutes could not do it. We will try 10 minutes, 2 10-minute periods. If they can't get it done in 20 more minutes, we go to penalty kicks. Yes, we have done that before, as Pete says. That's how this has gone tonight. But expected. The number 8 team in Valley taking on number 5 Urbandale. When you got 2 teams ranked top 10 like this, you got to expect a close game. Valley's going to send it all the way downfield to start. Kipnusu was out for about last 7 minutes, 8 minutes. He's now back in, so your top goal getter is in. Urbandale clears out of bounds, and just like that, Valley gets a corner kick to start overtime. I don't think you could ask for anything better if you're the Tigers. Gabriel Califf will be the one to kick it. Valley is ready. They got everybody kind of bunched up there inside the 5-yard line. Califf will line it up, 9.5 to go here in the first overtime. Califf on the way, high, knocked out. Nice job by Nathaniel Hersom. Got a paw on it, out of bounds, remains Tiger ball. Boy, that was Nathaniel Hersom. I'd love to see his height because his hand stuck out over everyone's. Granted, he's the only one that could use his hand, but still. Got to like your opportunity there. Valley still has a chance. Kipnusu caught up. Try to swing this thing back around. I don't think Valley wants to get too conservative. Centered in the middle. That one is going to be enough for offside, excuse me. Valley overall tonight has had more offensive shot opportunities than Urbandale has. But Jayhawks scored there with about 23, 22 minutes left in the first half. And honestly, that was probably their best shot all night long. And they were able to capitalize on it. Valley has had a couple shots on themselves that have been saved really well by Hersom. So that's kind of how we sit here tonight. That one's out of bounds. It'll be Valley ball. Edgar Aguayo wants to go quick. They get it in. Valley kicks it high upfield. Kip Nusu's there waiting. Knocked around and skied all the way back upfield out of bounds. Into the stands, actually. Yeah, it's just a week of overtime. Ankeny and Northwest on Tuesday night. Dar Danielson was on the call for that one. That went to penalty kicks. Ankeny survived against the Wolves. Here comes this Urbandale back down the other way. This is Bryce Getz. Getz doubled, kicked out of bounds, and now Urbandale gets their shot here. Nope, not enough for a corner kick. Thought it might be. It's just a throw-in. But this is a great spot for the Jayhawks. Getz will wait. Find the right opportunity. To the middle it goes. They go right back to Carver. Or excuse me, that's not Carver, Morales. Morales swings it around. Here's Darius. Back to Getz. Darius knocked in the air. Valley tries to clear Knutson and company. Morales knocked away. Here comes Carver in the middle. Orellana back there as well. Far side is Jude Hissler. Hissler gets knocked down. No call. Urbandale crowd not happy with it. It is Urbandale ball, though. Urbandale fans not happy with that. Hear it from all the way over here. No wind as well. Talked about that kind of earlier in the game. There is an injury here on this near side. That is number 5, Fabrizio DeCos Morales. He is down holding his knee, and it's another cramp. We've seen a couple cramps this evening. And it's not like it's 90 degrees like it's been the last couple nights, but still enough. I can tell you, you can tell that summer weather is here because the amount of moths that are flying up here with us and on the lights is pretty crazy. There's Jude Hissler on your screen now, waiting for his opportunity to throw it in. And then Preston Kipnusu also over there with him. So off the field will walk Fabrizio DeCos Morales. Doesn't seem to be limping too hard, but obviously after a cramp you want to take a break. 6:36 remaining here in the first overtime. And Urbandale with a nice chance here to snag a goal. Remember, it's sudden death, so whatever happens, happens for both. Aggressive soccer on that far side. Marks gets it knocked out. He remains on the far side to throw in. All the way upfield. Getz is up there. Valley going to try to get it out of enemy territory. They do. All the way downfield. Back to get it is Kroll. Able to turn on it. Kipnusu's waiting down there. And down goes Hayden Marks. He got knocked down. He wants a foul. Is he gonna get back up? Yes, he is, slowly. Kind of limping his way up. I think he was more wanting a foul than anything. Valley's just going to kick it out of bounds, and I think everybody was thinking there was going to be a stoppage, and there wasn't. So with 5:46 to go, Urbandale will throw in front of Valley's bench. Valley wants to go. Upfield, Kipnusu. It's 1-on-4. Works away through one. Kipnusu gets blocked in front. 1-on-1. Kipnusu tries to get around, and he's knocked down by Hersom. Valley fans want a foul as Hersom knocked down Kipnusu. Here comes Urbandale back the other way. Darius on the way. Gets it over. Shot on goal to the right, misses to the right, and Urbandale had a chance. Valley catches a huge break. Take a look at the replay. Kipnusu on this far side. Breaks free and then gets tripped and taken out by Hersom. And then here comes Urbandale back on the other way. We don't have a replay of that, but still, or we do. Darius down the field. Tries to set it up perfectly. And it's Orellana just missing to the right. Valley trying to work their way back down. Here's Walston. Upfield, Mursky misses. 4:20 remaining here in the first overtime. Walston gets in front. Nice spin to keep himself in front. All the way upfield, Kipnusu. Kicks back, Mursky. Oh, just a little too out far in front. That's a nice move. Tell you what, both crowds are into this. 4 minutes to go. I think this is Kenworthy throwing in here for Valley. Knocked up in the air, Kipnusu. Waiting for somebody to free up. It's Grady Walston. Walston backs it up to Thomas Knutson. Califf was back there. Kenworthy upfield. They're just going to let it go because they would have been offsides. Valley says, we're not going to let that happen yet. And Hersom will be the one to kick it out for Urbandale. 3:24 remaining. What a wild overtime this has been. High in the air. Valley drops on top of it. Center of the field it goes. I think Lamus is in there. It's either Lamus or Mendez. Couldn't quite tell the number. Here comes Darius. Top assist leader for Urbandale this season. Thomas Knutson jumps in front. Urbandale backs it up. Cody Tiffin all the way downfield. Hayden Marks is on the far side. Valley tries to clear. Nice job by, that was Fratiani, excuse me. Out of bounds, Urbandale ball. 2:41 remaining. Substitution in for Urbandale. Things are getting tight here at Valley Stadium. 2.5 to go. Hissler will throw in. High in the air, picked up, and turn on it. Urbandale has a couple numbers if they want it. Far side, nice job by Valley to kick it out. That was Thomas Knutson, I believe, on the far side. Jumping in front of it. Urbandale's got to like where they're at, though. Hissler gets it into Orellana. Knocked high. Valley gets a goal, or excuse me, gets a goal kick here. Valley will set up for a kick here. All the way out by Califf. Kipnusu knocked ahead. Look out. Upfield, Sahik knocks it high and out. Now Valley gets a chance in really nice field position. 1.5 minutes to go here in overtime number 2. And once again, there are 2 balls out on the field. But they get a free kick, pretty much. Kenworthy can take it where it's at. Kipnusu, triple teamed. Runs to the corner, tries to turn on it. Picked up, Darius. Works his way back to the middle of the field. 1:06 remaining. Darius jumped in front of by Knutson. Urbandale able to attack and save. All the way back downfield, out of bounds. Kenworthy will throw in. .56 seconds to go. The clock stops, and Kipnusu is down on the far right side. Dealing with a cramp at the end of regulation there. And once again, down on the field. So that's kind of how tonight has gone. A lot of cramps. A lot of cramps. Urbandale immediately going to get their water fill here. We are 56 seconds remaining here in the first overtime. It says 54 here on our clock, but 56 on the stadium clock. All knotted up 1-1. Kipnusu's going to walk off on his own power, and by walk I mean limp off on his own power. And again, he'll get stretched out when he gets back to the bench, but that's a tough loss there for Valley here. Knutson has it. Can they set anything up? Knutson all the way downfield, knocked up in the air. Hissler tries to clear out. I think that's Anthony Ruiz. I don't think we've seen him a ton tonight. He's in the game over there on the far side. 37 seconds to go. Valley backs up. Knutson tries to get out in front of it. Knutson works around a couple. Thomas Knutson working his way. Mursky to the far side. Ruiz up against it on the right side. Can he get around one? Knocked around. Turns on it. 20 seconds. Guzman works through one. Guzman to the center. Misses a possible opportunity. Urbandale in front, and they'll try to bring it back downfield. 12 seconds. Down the middle. Picked up. Long kick downfield. Not in time. And we are headed to overtime number 2. 90 minutes couldn't do it. We'll try for 100. We'll take a quick break and be back for overtime number 2. Urbandale 1, Valley 1. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and it's going to be an interesting patio furniture season this year. We have ordered a ton of merchandise, but due to supply chain issues, it's coming in a truckload at a time all summer long. If you want the best patio furniture, check early and check often. If you want to custom order your furniture, get in here as soon as you can to give your furniture the best chance to arrive this summer. Fireplace Superstore, Iowa's best patio furniture selection, just east of I-35 on Douglas Avenue.
At DeArmond Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville, we want you to experience the DeArmond difference.
My dad and I are in the dealership every day to ensure your ownership experience is exceptional.
We're completing phase 2 of our major reconstruction project at our Indianola location, providing a state-of-the-art customer lounge and waiting area and soon-to-be all-new showroom, reinvesting back into our communities.
DeArmond Ford Indianola and DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Experience the DeArmond difference today. DeArmondAuto.com.
They're getting good. They have Welcome back to Valley Stadium. Second overtime coming up at you. I swear, I'd love to go back. How many overtime games has the CISN done this season? It's got to be up there. At least 3, 4? 3 in the last 2 weeks is what we're getting from Randy, our producer. So that's congratulations, I guess. You get great TV right here. We get 10 more minutes, and if we can't do it in 10 more minutes, we go to penalty kicks, which gets a little confusing. So we're going to hope it doesn't go to penalty kicks, but we'll get there if we get there. Both teams have had their fair share of opportunities. There's nothing short of that. Overall, I'd say Valley has been more on top of it in terms of offense. So if Urbandale wins, I'd almost call this one that Urbandale steals one here on the road, because the Jayhawks offensively just aren't there with Valley right now. Have had good opportunities, but Valley's been just a little bit more up there on offense. Big news out of that first overtime. Preston Kipnusu, their top goal getter for Valley, out on the sideline right now, working out a cramp. He cramped up at the end of regulation too and had to sit out a little bit, so they need him healthy. Jude Hissler throws in. Urbandale with a nice opportunity here. Obviously, we switched sides. Or didn't switch sides, excuse me. Valley on a breakaway. Yes, we did switch sides. I don't know what I'm saying. Up ahead, Guzman has a one-on-one if he can get around. Guzman back to the center, works his way out, and loses it. Nice job by Ben Kroll. Elijah Guzman, the senior, working his magic. Couldn't quite break free. Long kick. Down the field. Look out. Here comes Urbandale. Breakaway opportunity. Stepping in front is Gabriel Califf. Hard fight for the ball, and a foul going to be called there on Cody Tiffin. So Califf will get to kick here. Califf, kick on the way. Mursky waiting, heads it, back up. Mendez gets tripped down, back up side to Walston. Walston with a chance. Shot on goal, misses to the left. Just had it and could not quite get it on his foot like he wanted it. And Urbandale can take a sigh of relief. Emilio Trelstad getting ready to check in the game for Urbandale. I don't think we've seen him tonight, but these players are getting tired, I can tell you that. Kenworthy knocks it up. This one centered to the middle of the field. Carver had it there for a second. They still try to work it. Who's that out on? It's going to be out on Valley. Urbandale ball. 7.5 to go. And it's not Emilio Trelstad. I was reading off Valley. Ian Swacker checks into the game for Urbandale, and checking out is, can't quite tell the number, still has yet to turn around. Urbandale throws in. Headed, Marks, knocked around. Kenworthy, nice job to get it upfield, but Urbandale's there just in case. Kroll away. Now Valley on a breakaway opportunity. Upfield to Walston. Slows it down, works it back to the middle. Walston all the way downfield, picked up by Guzman. Guzman brings it to the center, slows it down. Thomas Knutson there. Guzman still trying to find an opening. Back and forth he goes. All the way downfield, too far out for Walston. Frustration settling in for both teams. Just frustrated they can't get to what they're trying to set up. Good opportunities for both sides, like I've said, but just nothing quite there for both. Hersom threw it in, a little dangerous. Urbandale's able to clear it downfield. I believe that's Mendez there in the middle. Trying to get to the middle. All the way downfield. Here's Mursky. Blocked by Hersom. What a play! Mursky tried to go over top of Nathaniel Hersom, and Hersom blocks it like a volleyball. Valley back the other way. Can they set it up? Guzman waiting. Trying to find an opening. Gets around a couple. Guzman cuts to the middle. Sets it back up. Shot on goal. Knocked away by Hersom again. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Corner kick. Walston on the way. High up. Knocked to the middle. Mursky couldn't quite get there. Bryce Getz on the far side. Or excuse me, that's not Getz, that's Ruiz. Ruiz centers to the middle, and Hersom again jumps on top of it. Nathaniel Hersom was pumped after that save, both saves, and for good reason. The man is on fire here for Urbandale. 4:37 remaining here in the second overtime. I tell you what, the way he's playing, I don't know if I want to go to penalty kicks with him. Here comes Urbandale back the other way. One-on-one opportunity. Knocked around. Marks kicked up. Valley's able to save it. Mursky chases it. Back downfield. Mursky, can he get there before Hersom? No. Downfield, out in front. Marks gets pushed. Tiffin. Back and forth they go. Upfield. 4:02 remaining. Califf out of bounds. Urbandale gets a chance up here. Substitution is in. Bryce Getz checks in. Here's a look at the replay. Which one is this? First or second one? This is the second one. How about this save? Guzman sets it up perfectly in the middle and barely knocked up by Nathaniel Hersom. Urbandale back with it here. In the middle. They get a shot on goal, and it's high. Might have gone through the uprights, honestly. And missed. by Urbandale. 3:22 remaining. Crazy, crazy soccer. I told you, it's Friday the 13th. We got a nice moon up there. Maybe not full, but it's close enough. It's the type of soccer we're getting here on this Friday night. Guzman. Upfield. Hersom stops it. That's probably the easiest save he's had this entire overtime. 2:55 remaining here in the second overtime. Darius working his way through a couple defenders, gets tripped up from behind. No call. Valley with the chance. Urbandale fans not happy with it. 2:35. Here comes Walston. Walston down the field. Can Guzman get there in time? No, he can't. Out of bounds. Hissler will throw in here for Urbandale. 2:18 remaining. Okay. I see hands on hips pretty much across the entire field. These guys are gassed. Knutson knocked ahead. High kick downfield. This is the best chance Urbandale can get, but it's stopped in its tracks by Kenworthy. Back the other way. Darius and Kenworthy going at it. Darius almost breaks free. Bryce Getz is there. Carver downfield. Marks tried to head it. Nice job by Valley's defense to step in front of it. 1:47 to go here in second overtime. They try to clear, but Urbandale's right there. Kipnusu waiting down the field. Urbandale tries to center. Valley's able to clear it. That's Califf. They got a chance, 1:25. Guzman down the field. Don't want to get a offsides. All the way upfield. Running after it is Mendez. And way out of here. That ball is going to go all the way to the grass parking lot. That thing's not coming back. Hersom knocked it out. Valley back the other way. Walston was the intended man. Out in front of it. Mursky up. Knocked around. Walston, can he get there first? No, he can't. Nice job by Urbandale to recover. Under a minute to go in the second overtime. Alana and company were there to bring it down. Cody Tiffin was there. Urbandale with possibly a final attack. Valley jumps in front. Knocked ahead. Marks, can he get there? Knocks it ahead. Marks sets up. Shot on goal is good! Hayden Marks wins it for Urbandale! Oh my goodness, what a shot! From far out, hits the back right corner, and the Jayhawks survive on the road. Marks with his second goal of the game puts up the U. And Urbandale survives. What a match. It fell perfectly into his lap. Take a look at the replay. He just waited long enough. And Marks, he even got to set it up perfectly with his left leg in the back right corner. And with 29 seconds to go, Urbandale wins it in double overtime. My goodness, what a game. Do we want to take a break and be back for wrap-up? That is what we'll do. Urbandale defeats Valley in double overtime. What a game. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
The Black Friday sales event all month long at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee with over 350 qualifying used vehicles, 5 cars under $1,000, $99 payments. Cars will be sold for just $1. No payments until spring 2022. Over $5,000 in door prizes and cash. For a list of our $1, $1,000, and $99 payment cars, call or stop in. Schottenkirk Chevrolet Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and it's going to be an interesting patio furniture season this year. We have ordered a ton of merchandise, but due to supply chain issues, it's coming in a truckload at a time all summer long. If you want the best patio furniture, check early and check often. If you want to custom order your furniture, get in here as soon as you can to give your furniture the best chance to arrive this summer. Fireplace Superstore, Iowa's best patio furniture selection, just east of I-35 on Douglas Avenue.
Final here from Valley Stadium. Urbandale defeats Valley in double overtime, 2-1. Jayhawks move to 13-3 on the season. Valley falls to 12-5. Urbandale keeps their 5th ranking, most likely. Urbandale 8th. No way, they should probably drop out of the top 10. We got replays for you. Shout out to Nathaniel Hersom. We're going to look at his saves first. This is the first save. This is in doubled overtime, mind you. A nice volleyball block, then able to clear it, keeping Urbandale alive. Second replay here. This was the big one. Elijah Guzman for Valley, able to center it perfectly. Nice shot with his right foot and knocked high in the air and saved by Hersom. And he's hyped about it for good reason. And then the winning goal, once again, Hayden Marks, the top goal getter. This is his 17th goal on the season. Gets it set perfectly. He even gets to set it, lines it with his left foot, and puts it in. And Urbandale survives on the road and wins a thriller against CIML foe Valley. That will wrap it up here from all of us at Central Iowa Sports Network. Urbandale defeats Valley 2-1, and they move to 13-3 on the season. Valley falls to 12-5. Thanks to all of our camera crew, our producer, Randy. Thanks to everyone for watching. I'm Blake Walker. Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.